Welcome to Mama Cat's Home, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a recipe called Park City Stew. And it's a very simple recipe. It's a dump and go crock pot thing. You do layer it a certain way, so it's not like exactly dump and go. But I honestly don't know why you have to layer it this way. But either way, I think this could be turned into a freezer meal. My opinion, I could be wrong. I have not tried it. Maybe I'll try it sometime and then I'll let you guys know. So I'm going to tell you what you need, or I'm going to show you what you need. And then I'm going to get to putting this whole thing together. Okay, so this is all the ingredients that you need. There is one thing that's here that is not called for, but we decided to add it whenever we had it before. So I'm adding it again today. We need a pound of stew meat. Of course, we have that there. It calls for 4 whole potatoes. It doesn't say what size potatoes, but we always add extra potatoes because we like the potatoes. The onion you see there is what it does not call for, but we just wanted to add it, so we did, and we like the onion in it. I have celery there. No, I will not use all that celery, but I have it washed up and ready to go, so I'm just going to pull it out. You need 3 stalks of celery. Whenever I first when I first made this, I thought, oh, this is going to taste just like celery. It doesn't, I promise. Got, supposed to use 3 whole carrots, but I'm just going to use some baby carrots because I already have those washed. And I'll just put a couple good handfuls in there. Going to need a can of cream of celery, a can of cream of chicken, and you're supposed to have a 4-ounce can of tomato sauce, but all I have is 8 and 15 ounce. And last time I just went ahead and put the 8 ounce in, and it was fine. And that's how we're going to do it this time. And then you need a packet of onion soup mix, so I have that there, and then 2 bay leaves. So I'm going to go ahead and get my potatoes peeled, my onions chopped, and then I'll start layering it into my crock pot, and then you cook it on low for 6 to 8 hours. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get the potatoes and stuff done. Okay, so now comes the part where I put everything together, and the first thing it says is to put in the meat. So I'm going to put that down in the bottom. And it's still a little bit frozen, but that's all right. Now I'm going to put in the potatoes and the onions as well, because it doesn't call for onions like I said, but we wanted onions in it just because. And I say if you have a recipe that you want to try it the first way, like the way it actually says the first time. And if you like it and you say, oh, well, I think it needs a little bit of this or it needs little bit of that, go ahead and add that little bit next time, and that way you make it your own. So the next thing that I'm adding is the celery and the carrots. I used to think that I didn't like celery until I started cooking with it, and now I actually eat it raw sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. I'm going to put in some of these baby carrots. Noah loves carrots, so, well, I'm not going to put that huge one in there, but, because I want them to be kind of similar sizes. But no, well, the three of us love carrots. Selena doesn't, but she's not going to be eating this anyway. I'm going to be making her something else. She doesn't eat a lot of the things that I cook because she just doesn't eat a lot of different things. Plus, she has, like, sensitivities to certain types of textures and stuff. So, there's some things that she would love to eat because she likes the way it tastes, but she can't stand the way it feels in her mouth. So, okay, I'm going to put the carrots up, and then I will show you the next step. Okay, so the next step is to mix your soups and your onion soup mix and tomato sauce all together in a bowl. I'm going to use this bowl that I had my potatoes and onions in so I don't mess up more dishes, and just mix them up in here. Okay, so now that I have this all mixed together, I'm going to move it out of the way and put my crock pot back, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so the next step is to pour this over the vegetables and meat and spread it out as much as you can all over. Okay, the last step before putting the lid on and leaving it to cook for 6 to 8 hours on low is put 2 bay leaves in on the top. It's important that you know where your bay leaves are because you will have to take those out because you cannot eat them. Well, you could eat them, but it'd be very hard. Alright, you put your top on and you set it on low for 6 to 8 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and set my timer now, and I will come back and show you what it looks like in 6 to 8 hours whenever it's done. Honestly, it's going to be according to when the carrots are done. Okay, so for the last 30 minutes of cooking, I just went ahead and put it on high because we're hungry. And that's 6 hours total. So this is the way it looks. I'm going to put some in a bowl here so you guys can see how Noah eats it. But I need to fish out the 2 bay leaves. Okay, because the camera fogged up, I just decided to use this clip that I had for the What's for Dinner and do this voiceover. I did add at the 3-hour mark a can of beef broth, 14.5 ounce. Because I had so many potatoes, it just needed the liquid. I probably should have had the camera sitting down the whole time. But anyway, this is the way it looks when it's done. Noah likes some croutons on his. So I'm just going to throw some of those. Jeff cannot have croutons this time, even though he does like them sometimes, because he just had his dental surgery. That's one reason I'm cooking this, is because it gets really soft and it's really easy to eat. Like if you're sick or anything like that, it's a good thing to be able to eat. But I will leave the link down in the description for where I got it. This is not my recipe. I'll leave a link down there. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you'd like to try it, like I said, I'll leave that down there. Let me know if you do try it in the comments. Also, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you be notified when I upload. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.